Yo. Okay. So sometimes things happen and you have to roll with the punches. You have to roll with the punches. First and foremost, I want to tell y'all welcome to CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station here on TikTok in the Midwest. On all the platforms, technically, if you really want me to put it that way, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna gloat. And I had a song playing and I realized it wasn't playing for everybody. So you know what we about to do? We gonna run that back real quick and give y'all the real deal, Holyfield. You hear me? So again, let's welcome to the show, man. We about to get it started. This is CTV Radio, and right now we got something exclusive. Come talk to us.
You heard it here first. Another exclusive track. Right now.
Say, watch how you talk to me. I'm a grown woman, don't need reassurance. No, you used to dealing with a person who ain't about shit. Fuck them. Better fix your tone when you talk to me. I don't really need your energy. Fuck is you out your mind. No, nigga, you can't waste my time. No. It's a shame how you did your dirt. Imagine if I did this shit first. Imagine if I did this shit worse. Boy, you're so damn, got you all out of play. You got no madness, got you testing my faith. Baby, you don't deserve me. It's bad how you hurt me. You did me dirty. Boy, you ain't worthy. Better choose your battles wisely, or you do not provide for me. Knowing that you're going outside, knowing that I helped your ass. Damn. Boy, honestly, I know what you need, but you'll never understand me. From my point of view, baby, I've been through what you've been through. Take your sad ass off my porch, give me back my whip too. I'm a bad bitch. Shoulda knew what you had, boy, that's your fault. I ain't average. No, boy, I ain't average. You can kiss my face, that you all out of play. You got no manners, got you testing my face. Sorry, it's bad how you hurt me. You did me dirty. Boy, you ain't worthy. All these tears of pride, I've cried, asking why did it have to be like this? No, I used to be so shit.
Yo, this is Dim Atlas. You're now tuned to CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station on TikTok and in the Midwest. Come catch this vibe. Peace.
Yes, sir. Welcome in. This is CTV Radio. That was Superstar Patience. So if you already know, you already understand, this is the moment where we sit down and talk to Superstar Patience. This is a beautiful young lady. Her vocals are absolutely amazing. But not only that, her character and who she is represented through how hard she works and how much of she is a hustler. I was just talking to her before we got on and kind of giving those flowers early. You know what I mean? But if you guys don't, you know what I'm saying, think that, well, not even thinking, if you guys don't know, you might want to go back and look at the first interview that we had. It was a few months ago. You can go to Facebook. You can go to TikTok, you can go to Twitter, you can go to YouTube, especially Twitch, especially, and get that recording. All you gotta do is type in Superstar Patient CTV Radio, and you will be able to see that first interview. But she got a hold of me and was like, "Yo, Big, I got some more to talk about. We got to set up a new one." I say, "Look, stop playing with me. Look, we always ready." She's like, "No. It's a little bit different. Superstar Patience went through an elevation. We went through evolution. We different now. I'm different now. The people that I rock with different now. And we have a different motive about this game and about what we doing. It's not all about the music no more." I said, "Wait a second, young lady. I like this energy that is coming my way." So we had to set up the date, and today is the day that we sit down again with a beautiful young lady. Again, her name is Superstar Patience. We were just listening to the song called Worthy. That is out on all streaming platforms. So if you guys gonna want to run and get that song and stream it on all platforms. Now, for all my ladies that's out there that's like, "Man, I really want to believe in myself. I really want some substance in my music again that kind of relate to what I'm going through, whether it's men problems, whether it's life problems, work, whatever the case may be." Her music will connect with you. So make sure you go ahead and get that. Before we pull her up, we got a couple things that we want to do, man. Obviously pay a bill or two, and then we're going to bring this young lady up. So check this out here on CTV Radio. What up, though? Welcome to R&B Reset. Welcome to R&B Reset, where we use R&B music to reset our vibe, our energy to go into the new week, fully rejuvenated, ready to attack the week and be our absolute best. So come kick it and hang out while we come catch this vibe. You heard? Baby, let's go. Yo, what up, though? This Biggie, host of CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station here on TikTok.
Chapter systems are offline. Number one for today's hits and all-time favorites.
Come catch this vibe with your boy. We about to get it in, you heard?
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Erin Moon, and you're chilling with Biggie on CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station on TikTok and in the Midwest. Come catch this vibe. You heard?
All right, guys, and if you don't know, right now we're putting all independent artists in placement to have potential FM and digital radio placement. So what that means is we put you in front of 10,000 plus DJs, 300 FM radio stations across 150 countries for potential radio placement. Come on over and join CTV Radio on TikTok to see if your music has what it takes to be on FM and digital radio. If us and including the crowd, myself, DJ Reese Cup, and a plethora of other people find and deem that this song is hot fire, like the drop says, what does the drop say? Then we go ahead and move it to actual FM and digital radio placement. Now we have placements all across the country. We're looking at San Antonio, New Mexico, Colorado, South Florida, Michigan, Minnesota, Vegas, Cali, Delaware, and we just locked in New York City. You guys definitely want to come rock with us here on CTV Radio. We got you guys all set up and set in. We got Zimpole in the building, man. What up, Z? I see you. Welcome in. Make sure you guys are double tapping that screen, sharing the live with us. Make sure you share it to all your friends. We're going to be here for about a good hour or so, man, talking to Superstar Patience. Matter of fact, man, let me stop all the talking and bring this young lady up. Guys, if you haven't met her before, again, you can go on to CatchThisVibe Radio on YouTube. CatchThisVibe Radio on YouTube to get the full on interview. That way, you know what we talked about in the past. Get a feeling for who she is. Understand where she's going and what she's doing. But if you don't want to do that, man, you can catch her going live just about every day on TikTok, whether she's talking to her fellowship, where she's talking to her support system, or she's actually making music with her support system. You can just type in Superstar Patience in the TikTok search engine, and that's going to bring you straight to her doing what she do best, man. Again, she's on just about every day of the week. Best thing to do is hit the bell notification. You'll be able to see exactly what's going on with her. With no further ado, man, let's bring up the one, The only what they say, how the kids say it nowadays, it's the not the little one, it's the big one. Big superstar patience in the building.
Hi guys.
Yo, what's good with you, Miss Lady? How you doing?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I think you're on mute. Are you on mute or is it on me? Oh, it's on me. Never mind. There it is. There you go. I got you.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good.
Fe- Feeling great, feeling good, feeling what is that? Feeling great, feeling good, and feeling
Blessed.
amazing.
Feeling amazing.
That's amazing. So welcome back, man. We're on for interview number 2.
Yeah.
When we got on the phone or on the jack or in the DMs, you said, "Hey, yo, I got something to say now." There's a
Yeah.
big difference. There's a big change.
Yes.
We talked a lot about your music. We had videos for your last time, but I think this is more intimate and kind of getting your point across on who Superstar Patience is. And I'm excited that you chose our outlet for that. Like that's humbling to me and absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We are still creating. We are still live. We're still being vulnerable with our fellowship, our kinfolk is what I call them, our kinfolk.
Mhm.
And being vulnerable is huge. But what is making the difference? What brings you on today? What are we looking to talk about today? What do you want to tell the people?
Um. Okay. Losing your ego. Like
Mm,
my ego has. Well, I say for me, my
mm-hmm,
ego. Your ego can be your setback, and you can have all the success, but if your ego is in the way of what you love, sometimes it can set you back. But sometimes sometimes you're humbled. Sometimes you gotta you have a flashback like, hold on, I gotta work on myself. So I think today is just more so of an ego death and um learning who I really am other than just my ego for me.
understood. So I think that sets a lot. That says a lot about you, and that says a lot about being present, right, and understanding that an ego, which I was taught this when I had to do the death of the ego, and they
Hmm.
were saying what the ego is edging God out. Is
Yeah.
what they kind of like broke it down to be. So I know some people aren't religious or step in that kind of the world, but I'm gonna always speak about my high power and stay true to that because without him, I wouldn't be where I am today. Like physically and spiritually. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So a lot of times we tend to want to do it from a I know what's going on or I know what's best for me and I'm gonna go do it. And then you start to notice like, yo, I need to slow down a little bit and listen to this
Yeah.
inner person that is talking to me. Because if
Definitely.
I don't, I'm gonna keep edging that person out and
And it's
and not coming up with the results that I'm looking for.
yes.
Was there anything that kind of brought you to that monument, brought you to that space to make you really kind of check yourself?
It was a lot. It's more so like going through experiences in my life,
Hmm.
where sometimes you're running from yourself. And my whole life I've run from myself and my traumas. And so
Mm,
now it's like I can't run anymore. And in order for me to be the most successful person I could be, I gotta face my ego and I have to face my traumas. I have to heal because that can be in the way of your blessings. And you wonder why things aren't coming. It's because you're stuck in your ego or you're not enjoying the present moment or you don't know
sure
who to.
enough.
So
Mm, that's big, right? So one thing that I kind of attest to and I correlate with, like I relate to you on, is enjoying the journey.
yeah.
In this process, you've been doing a lot of things,
Mhm.
from being live, from connecting with your people as intense as you do.
Mhm.
In this part of the journey, did you see like the more of the outcome? Were you looking more of that outcome, or did you kind of like just now start realizing, hey, I need to be a part of the journey instead of the outcome?
I think I was more so looking at like I would get things but I wouldn't feel whole. It was more so
Hmm.
like I wouldn't appreciate, like I would get the fans and get the love, but when you don't appreciate yourself, you don't feel those things. It's just like material. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like I'm learning to I'm very vulnerable to say to people out there, it's nothing to be afraid to say this, but I'm learning now to accept people telling me, okay, this is amazing, because sometimes you taught yourself, I'm not good enough. And as an artist,
Mhm.
sometimes you feel like you're not good enough. People in the world could tell you you're going to be the biggest thing, but if you don't love yourself, you're never going to appreciate it. And I feel like at this time, I wanted to come on here and say, like, yes, you get to see my flaws and all, but don't let my flaws make you think I'm weak. I'm just speaking from strength and how strong I am. So,
Mm, I love it. So have we started putting this into our songs as of late? Have you seen a switch in your music? So we're on a really dope journey, I hear,
yeah.
from what you're saying right now, and from where we were when we talked previously. How has that translated to your music?
Um, okay. Because I'm going through it right now in
Mhm.
my life. It's like now. It's like it happened just now. I'm going
Just
through a spiritual awakening. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
going through a spiritual awakening. And so I'm I'm facing all of the things that I'm experiencing. They're just coming out. And it's like you can't no longer run from yourself. So I made a song called Upgrade. Like tonight I feel sexy. Tonight I'm gonna embrace me. Tonight I'm gonna embrace all my flaws, my stretch marks. Like it's just
Mm.
talking about being a woman. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I hear you. I hear you. Speaking of that, guys, let's go ahead and jump into that song and kind of give you guys light on what she's coming from or what she's talking about. Now, I'm telling you, it's not easy to do. So before we jump into that, I do have this one question. It just popped in my head. What's helping you walk through this space
That's a great question.
easily, right? Like, because you got to imagine, like, you're doing this in front of us all, like the people
Yeah,
that are following, you're doing it in front of us, like you said, real time, right now. What is it? IRL, in real life.
yeah.
Like, what's holding you up through that process?
I think really just like I don't even know. I guess I'm protected by my ancestors, and so even my father, he like pushes me, like if I'm, but really it's just like more so I gotta keep going. Times I felt like I wanted to give up or just felt like so weak, but I didn't give up. It's just the feeling of I got this. I'm keep going. It's always something reminding me like you gotta keep going no matter.
Mm. I understand that. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear her. You hear what she's telling us. It's getting deep over here. But for all my ladies and all my people that really want to just believe in yourself, this is a song to do that. This song is called Upgrade. Superstar Patience here on CTV Radio. You already know what it is, man. Come catch this vibe, you heard?
Oh, yeah! It's CTV Radio, live, in the mix, with Biggie.
Tonight I feel sexy, taking off my blouse. No one to impress, ain't no one around. Finally living my truth, only gonna live by my rules. I don't need your company, sympathy, pity, energy. That shit getting me. Tonight I'm feeling confident, I'ma go ahead and speak my mind. Baby, I'm the pressure, perfect when I'm with a one of a kind. Now my energy, it was all in me. I have no one. I feel sexy, taking off my blouse. No one to impress, no one around. Tonight I'm gonna embrace it. Insecurity is fading, confidence I'm gaining. I'm upgrading. Took time, I was patient. Gained scars in the making. Baby, I'm unfaced. Only have vibrations. Upgrading my love. Showing it up a matter. My stretch marks, that's the best part. Little booty is matter. My body is my treasure. I'ma show off what I'm working with. Come from the jeans, look so good. Damn, your head a look back at it. The way I look in the mirror, abs honed up, skin clearer. Can't believe I used to sleep on me. Tonight I feel sexy. I'ma go ahead and show it off, show it off, show it off. Tonight I feel sexy, taking off my blouse. No one to impress.
Yo, this your boy Miguel. Keep it locked in. TMG presents.
Hey yo, this is
Kamar,
Janaya,
and you're tuned in to CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station on TikTok and in the Midwest. Come catch this vibe, you heard?
Yeah, man, that was Upgrade by Superstar Patience here on CTV Radio. Guys, again, all the music that we will be playing tonight is available on all streaming platforms. All you got to do is look up Superstar Patience. She's right there. Um, Again, we walking through life right now. This young adult is walking through life in front of us. Do you ever feel like that is like a daunting task to be so public with your life at such a young age and doing what you do? Because I mean, you're gonna face a lot, right? Because you're showing so much.
Yeah. Um, I really feel like this is all for a purpose. This is all for a reason. Everything I'm doing, even my flaws, even things that I'm could be doing wrong, they're all to help people. So it's really like I don't plan on to stay public my whole life. I
Hmm.
plan to be an artist that is somewhere that is exclusive. I'm already exclusive, but I mean it's in the sense of I plan to be private even more. But for now, like I want people to see I'm open and I'm still gonna be even when I'm successful. But I love privacy, and you gotta have a balance with life and your career. So I
Mm,
think I'm gonna be going private, but I have to as an artist be this vulnerable because I'm an independent artist and it's a different world now. You got to put yourself out.
yeah. You gotta put yourself out there. If you're an artist in the building and you're looking and listening, man, that's a cue right there. Like you have to, even if you are socially and have social anxiety or you battle with so many things where it's hard for you to be a part of the public, you have to show a little bit so people can gain your trust, know who you are, and connect with your music. Because yeah, you do the music for you, but there's 100 to 100 million plus people that probably feel just like you in some way, and you're there to help them through that.
Right.
Right? I find that to be absolutely a blessing, man. When creating the music, and again, you're being vulnerable, you're being on public display when creating this music, and you're doing it live on TikTok. How much how much artist accreditation or space do you give them to help you create
As far as like you mean like
the
just like
music?
fans?
Hmm.
Um, I say it's really like, um, well, we write all this together, so it's really just like a 50-50 thing. Cause
Sure enough.
I'm gonna give back to my supporters. This is all. This is for a reason. So when we're writing on live together, it's like I'm going to give back because I feel like this is a legacy. People think we just write, and no, this is history. People are gonna talk about this. So many artists come to me and say, "Well, you know what? It's crazy. I used to be in your live," and I would be like, "Hi, how you doing this? Damn, you talented. I'm trying to see how to get like you, and I see so many people doing what I'm doing that told me."
Hmm.
So it's just like this is all for a reason. I'm a small part in the universe, and I'm just going around. So
That part, you spread what they say is pollinating. You out here pollinating. Bees are extremely small, but they're detrimental to the ecosystem.
yeah,
They go from flower to flower to pollinate, and all that pollen helps, us. It helps growth. It helps for you to be where you are now, or help the independent space grow and flourish. You know what I mean? So I'm highly respected to that point, to what you're doing. So you're working and you're working hard, right? If anybody goes to your YouTube, if anybody goes to your TikTok, they see that you're posting, your posts are getting, like, I don't want to say better, but they're improving from post to post.
yes.
I'm loving the syntag, everything that you're starting to really put together. When it comes to you and the team, how easy or how difficult is it to come up with the content that you're putting up right now?
Honestly, so right now with my team, it's easy. I would say that for a long time, I had a fear of posting content.
Mm,
I've never been that way, but things that know a lot of people go through where they're trying to be perfect, or they're like, I want this to go viral. And so sometimes your fears can hold you back. And so when it comes to creativity, I've always been dope at posting and different stuff, but I let fear take me out of my creativity as far as videos. And I'm now like, you know what? F it, I'm gonna just post, and I'm gonna stop letting my fears run me. So it's like now it's getting to a place where I'm now opening up, being vulnerable, and trying different things.
Right. So if there's a young lady or a young man or a young person, pronoun I should say, that
Mm-hmm.
is watching this or will watch this, and they hear that you say your fears are what is what holding you is what was holding you back.
Mm-hmm.
What would that fear? What are those fears? Could you talk us through what some of those fears? You ain't got to go into all of them, but what were some of those fears that caused hesitation to post?
Fear of failing, fear of
Mm,
judgment. Those are the two: fear of failing and fear of judgment. Like
got you.
scared of maybe this is not it, but you know what? You know, I think for me now it's like I don't, I'm not superstar patience. I'm not. I'm none of those things. I'm a new person. I'm reinventing myself.
Mm,
I never did the best content before. I've, the music I've written is amazing, but when you reinvent yourself and you're learning who you are, and you not trying to be like, well, I'm so dope at this, I can just do this one thing. No, reinventing yourself means you trying everything. So to the person out there, I would just say like, man, go against your fear. My fear was failing, and it's like, girl, what you scared for? You got everything. So
man, girl, what you scared for? You got it. You got it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, man, I am like blown back by these answers. You articulate this extremely well, and it shows that you are truly doing that shadow work, is what they call it, right? That
yeah,
self identifying work. And if you don't, you can get lost in this game. This game is a very hungry, unforgiving space. And
yes,
if you try to run with trends and you try to run with what's hot now, you will lose gas. Either it's physically because you can't keep up with everybody's demands and what's keeping people entertained,
yes,
and you can't always, and then you're going to always run out of ideas, right? Because you're going to be trying to chase the trend instead of doing what's natural and doing what's 100 to you. You feel me? You in your space. So that's amazing that you and your team are bringing realization, real life into your content, right? I'm a fan of it. I went through some of your shorts on YouTube and noticed that you got a couple iconic names that you were able to team with or get at least into their presence. Can you talk through how making some of those iconic names or making those lives with those people, how did you get that to happen? What were some of the steps you did to connect with them?
um, really. So I had basically was on Timberland's live, and for days I was trying to get on, but I changed my energy. I was just like, I'm just let this happen, and I happened to get on this live, and ever since, his reaction was priceless. He didn't really say much. He was shocked. So Timberland started posting my music. He posted my new song, which is Redo. And he been showing support. But ATO Jacob as well. These also new people came from my live sessions. They caught me on live writing, and they're like, "Oh, that's fire!" So they follow
Mm,
me, and it really came from the hard work. It really came from the hard work. Sometimes as an artist, you don't realize you're doing a lot. You don't realize like it's a lot of people around you tell you like you're amazing, and you're doing so much, but then you're like, I'm just on a grind, and I'm trying to fix what I need to fix, but everybody's like, but you're doing amazing. So you just have to reassure yourself. You
keep
know.
reassuring yourself. I love it. So as she was saying, let's go ahead and take a moment and look at this one, guys. I hope the audio and everything works through this one. This is the Timberland reaction to La La Land. Let's see if it'll work for us. So that right there is a perfect display of hard work, right? Because
Hmm.
when Timberland kind of like jumped over to doing the reviews, that was big. A lot of people really kind of like bull rushed the scene for that one. And I love that for you that you were able to get into it. One that's big for me though, and I seen is the Kai Sanat. That one right there was
That's not real.
that's not real.
You know
Uh
you gotta do your promo. No, that wasn't real. You know you gotta do
let's
your promo, but it's gonna happen. It's
it's
manifesting.
gonna happen. I
I
love
got
that's it.
time.
But look at it. That's the crazy part, right? When you look at this, you got damn near 2,000 people that viewed that ASAP Rocky, right?
Yeah.
Hey, that's hella work. I'm not mad at the hustle. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do it. I'm glad that you being transparent with me on that. That's fire. Shout out to you. All right. But either way it goes, right? What we're doing is we're putting that into existence, right? We're saying, hey, at some point it will happen. Hey, at some point I'm going to be on these platforms. Now,
Mhm.
when we think about being on different platforms and utilizing your voice in such an amazing way, have you ever thought about doing a in The Voice, America's Got Talent? I think
Uh,
Idol is still out there. Have you thought about doing any of those?
No, I used to do that stuff like when I was younger. I think the goal for me right now is just like whatever opportunity there is, but it's mainly like just posting the content, getting out there, getting known. Like it's cool you got fans on TikTok, but you got to utilize them. You got to make sure that you keeping them engaged. You got So for me it's like I don't see myself doing it
Mm,
right now.
mm,
I've
mm.
already did stuff like that back then,
Right.
but it's just more so about keeping myself in those places with
Present.
celebrities and stuff like that.
I dig that. I dig that. I was listening to a person on Instagram,
Uh-huh.
and he made a statement. He says going viral or having a million people view your content is cool, but
Yes.
having a million people interact with your content is better.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you call viral,
Yes.
right? So if a million people are sharing it to three other or four other or to their own platform, then that changes the game of what going viral means. But if a bunch of people saw it, okay, that's cool. But it's the engagement that is more important. So it's awesome to see, because when we do look at your numbers from the outside compared to how you probably will look at your analytics, we're
Yeah.
seeing great engagement
Yeah.
on your content, which is awesome, right? That's exactly what we're looking for. Speaking of content and speaking of engagements, I've noticed that you do a lot of your content on TikTok versus other platforms. Is that
Yeah.
strategic, or is that do we plan to embark on other things?
I plan to embark on other things. I think more so now it's just about posting Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Because the goal is not because I use TikTok as a platform where to gain a support, and I feel like TikTok is a place where they're putting you in front of millions of people every single
Mhm.
day, and so the goal is not to be a TikTok artist. It's just basically using what you have and taking advantage. And if you don't take advantage, what you doing?
What
Okay,
you
but
doing?
we doing everything. So yeah.
It's nonstop over there, man. It's nonstop when it comes to superstar patience. You hear me? Guys, let's go ahead and get into another song here, man. You heard her talk about it. It's been literally CTV Radio's favorite joint. We keep it in heavy rotation. When we play it, we get an unseen amount of people reaction that absolutely love it. They drop fire emojis every single time. They're asking, where is it? Who is it? Is it that girl that's always on TikTok recording? Her voice is amazing. Like I'm being dead ass with you. Like this is the comments that we get every time we play this song, and it is a personal favorite of mine. I'm not gonna hold you. It
It's
is a
one.
personal. Hmm.
I ain't gonna say I got a favorite, but I'm gonna say I love it.
I love it, right? She said, "I love it." But you know what? So I'll say this, right? Because I've been listening to your catalog. 12:30 was it. 12:30 was mine. Like when I first got introduced to you, 12:30 was it. I also liked what was another one? It was 12:30
La La Land,
and
or was it?
hmm,
I don't know if it was. Did we
I'm
play
trying to
that?
look for it. I think we did play Headache. We played Headache because Headache has a video, correct?
No, it's Be a Man.
Be a Man had the video. Okay. So I know a lot of people like that video and they like that song. I got a lot of feedback, especially in the city that I'm in, when they kind of caught the song or the interview. But I know for sure it was 12:30. Did I have enough? Sacrifice.
Sacrifice, of course.
Those were my two. And then you came out with this song, man. And I'm like, look, you ain't about to come around for a redo. Like I said, she in her bag with this one, my guy. Ain't nobody spinning the block. Guys, ain't nobody spinning the block. Period. You heard me? All right, man. With enough fanning out here, let's go ahead and hop into this song, man. This is Superstar Patience. The song here is called Redo. Here on CTV Radio. Come catch this vibe, you heard?
Get your thumbs ready. Tap the screen. This is a CTV Radio exclusive.
Make sure you guys go run it up. It's available on all platforms.
You gon' fuck around and make me lose it for you. Damn, all you do is make excuses. I'm all for you. You gon' fuck around and make me blow this bitch down. Where the hell you been now? Talk about I didn't change, nigga, and I had to upgrade on ya. Used to me staying and crying. I switched the assignment, so I'm done trying. I deserve princess treatment. Fuck, I look like tryna get even. Yeah, it hurt you worse when I had to jump out the deep end. Now I'm on defense. Shit don't make no sense. You gon' fuck around and make a bitch go crazy. How the fuck you try to play me, boy? You know I'm dangerous. I'm the one that's gon' need who, not you. Now you tryna please who? Now you coming back for a redo. You fuck around and make a bitch go crazy. How the fuck you try to play me, boy? Don't faze me. I'm the one that's gon' need who, not you. Now you tryna please who? Now you coming back for a redo. Yeah. No. Remember all the nights, I swear. Pride in the way got me living in fear. Thought I was gonna lose you, now I found out this player. Said that you gon' find better, but damn, you ain't found better. I know you doing shit to make you feel okay. Can I believe how I moved on? If I would've stayed down, then you would've had me down. I done proved it wrong. I done moved on. You gon' fuck around and make a bitch go.
Right now, you guys are listening to Superstar Patience.
Dangerous.
The song is called Redo.
Not you. Now you
available on all platforms. Whatupdoe?
Redo. You fuck around and make a bitch go crazy. How the fuck you try to play me, boy? Don't faze me. I'm the one that's gon' need who, not you. Now you tryna please who? Now you coming back for a redo.
What she said? She said, ooh,
yeah. No, I couldn't trust you. Fuck, do I look like tryna love you? I love myself too much just to praise you. No, I couldn't save you. Baby, I didn't get you all my blessings. These are my confessions.
I love this part. This is amazing.
That breakdown?
This breakdown is crazy.
I love it.
I'm gonna kind of play this back and I'm gonna keep it going. What, how, who, you, Pops, who brought this slowed down version? Who brought this to life?
Me.
You said
myself.
Moi.
Her.
Right. What provoked it? Because I do hear a lot of artists using it nowadays. That is a big go-to, but what kind of gave you the energy to say, yeah, that's it. That's it.
I just felt it in the beat. I just felt it. I was like, I'm gonna add this to the end. That's my favorite thing to do with the beats that I work with. Like, cut it up, put it at the end, and make it sound like that. I don't even know. It was just a feeling.
That's it.
I don't even remember writing it. That's the crazy part.
Shout out to everybody over on TikTok. We got Imani in the building, Stevie Sky cutting up, Avi Javinci in the building, Mystical. What's good? Right now, we're sitting down talking to Superstar Patience. We just played Redo here on CTV Radio. If you guys got any questions and you want to ask her any questions, please go ahead and do so. Drop it in the chat. We are definitely asking all types of questions, man. She's been sitting here being extremely open with us, talking through her new rejuvenated self.
Yes.
She said not necessarily rebranding, but we are realigning
Yes.
with what our mind and our intentions are.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm getting from what you're telling me. You're realigning with your intentions to be great. You've already spoke wisdom of I'm gonna make it. I'm already that factor, the it factor. I'm already the it factor. It's just really not letting other people kind of see that and know that. But also you're doing it from a genuine space now. Like before, it sounded as if you had a different, as we coined it or used it earlier, ego.
Ego.
Now we have to we say we're in the middle of a death of the ego.
Yeah.
Right? Man, I don't know if that's gonna be the new album title. I think it would be amazing if that's
y'all this out. An album.
Right. We got to bring it up, man. So we were talking earlier, and as you know, I wouldn't be good at what I do if I didn't notice it. And I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. It allows me to go through all of your catalog and enjoy bit by bit. Mm-hmm. And then I can go in and create my own playlist of, Superstar Patient playlist, and it's all her music. That's cool and dandy.
Right.
But I think I'm ready for a project. Something that has 5 to maybe 10 tracks. Mm-hmm. You're giving me story after story. You're setting me up for a mood. Mm-hmm. With all that being said, Superstar Patience, when will we be getting a big project? Whether it's a heavy duty EP or an album?
It would never be something y'all know about. It would never be something y'all know. Y'all wouldn't know no lyrics. I feel like when I drop an album, the world's gonna stop. Right now, I'm building as an independent artist my name, and so when I drop an album, I want them to feel like God did. So I want people to realize, like, when, of course, I give dope music and I love it, but when I really take the time to write an album, oh baby, it ain't gonna be nothing you expected. Sure. What I'm doing on live is freestyling and having fun. But when Superstar is in that mode of writing and nobody's there and I'm really taking, that's when I'm going to drop an album. But I feel like now it's just like when you're an independent artist, I don't feel like when you building your fan base, you should give them an album yet. You gotta touch that first. You gotta make niggas know, like, if I drop an album, nigga, it's legendary. The world gonna stop. The world gonna stop.
Hey, man, y'all not getting, I don't know if y'all picking up the sauce. Everyone is obviously going to have their own thing, their own way of working it, right? Everyone's going to have their own way of working it. But what she's telling us right now is like, what I have. The capability is being shown.
Yeah.
I'm just playing with y'all and y'all like what I'm doing. Yeah. Imagine if I get structured and really sit down and do what I got to do.
Yes.
And when I do it, she said, God did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. I love it. All right. So we got to wait, ladies and gentlemen. What she's saying, she's putting us on a rod wave journey. We're going to be looking at.
Not just playing. I'm just playing.
We taking a ride wave. She said, y'all just going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait it out. I'm good with the wait. I still enjoy everything that we are getting from you now. So that's a blessing. I did have one question, right? So even listening to this song, and then also listening to Upgrade, I don't know how well, others are listening, but I listen intently. And I enjoy your runs. Your runs they can come from a more high angelic sound to more of a gospel-ish type of a deal, or something gritty and guttery, kind of like what Redo kind of displayed a little bit. That I'm not gonna hold. It wasn't gritty, but it was very low in register, and I loved it instead of like the high registers that you normally use.
Right.
Who taught you that?
Myself. Everything is myself.
Me.
All I did was study. Like, studying for me was just sinking confidence, like practicing the greats runs, like every song I'm listening to, I would practice the runs, and that's how my vocals would get stronger. So it
Mm,
really came from self. I came on this earth with a purpose. I knew how to do everything before. Like, I didn't have to become somebody. I didn't have to become a superstar. Even before the fans, I was already a superstar. It was just
mhm.
this time to gain that platform. So for me, when people see me do these things, no, this wasn't like I had to work for it. No, God gave me this gift, and I came on this earth, and I was like, okay, you gave me all these talents. Let me use it. You already told me it was mine, so I'm gonna do
You
it.
already told me how many of y'all. Hey, if y'all in this thing and y'all listening, what up, though? If y'all listening, man, I want to see hand, like, you know what I'm saying. Put your hands up. How many are walking in a divine destiny? I'm
Yes.
gonna go ahead and put mine up. I'm
But
walking in my divine destiny. You feel me?
yeah.
Like, it took me a minute. It took me leaving the corporate world, and it took some things to make my life change for me to really be like, yo, I'm in my divine destiny right now,
Yes.
and I love every bit of it. I love where I'm at. I get to meet people like yourself. I get to hear music like this, like others that I've encountered, and really enjoy the grit of, like, I found Kenya Shaylin. She's an amazing songstress. I found countless others, Stevie Sky, Avi Javinci, obviously yourself, superstar, all on the platform. But not only that, it's like you guys gravitated toward me, right? And since then we've been rocking exquisitely, and I love it. I love it because so much is coming from this space, and we're building something that is monumental, like you said in the very beginning, for independent artists.
Yes.
You're creating a pathway for young ladies that are either just starting off,
Yeah.
that are kind of, amateurly in it, or
Mhm.
that just seeing your grind and they've been in it for a minute and love your hustle. So you might be sparking something for them.
Right.
So salute to you, young lady. Like, for real, for real.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot to be a trailblazer.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you're a trailblazer.
I know that's right.
Right. Shout out to
Every
Airy Moon. Airy Moon is another one that I found. She's currently on not necessarily Broadway, but she's doing a play for Lion King. She's Nyla in Lion King, and she's over in London, Paris for a few months. When I first got in touch with her, she's pushing her song, and it was called Dangerous. Then a
wow.
few other songs came out, and the next thing you know, she's doing Broadway shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, and it's about the hustle. It's about
Yeah.
putting yourself in place and continue to thrive in whatever predicament that you're in. So we got that. Superstar Patience.
Yes.
Tell us what's next. Tell the people what you got coming up next, if anything.
Okay. What I have coming up next is really just rebranding myself, new patients, new videos, pictures, traveling, touring. Um, just really things I've never did before. Having shows for the fans and stepping into that sexy era. Like, it's about fashion. Like, you're gonna see me be my authentic self. Okay, you're gonna see me
Hmm.
harder, you're gonna see me work harder. I also wanted to say that I'm excited about this because a lot of the times, when you're discovering yourself as an artist again, sometimes you have to trust yourself. And I think now it's all about trusting myself. So you're gonna see me trusting myself. You're gonna see all superstar patients doing what she wants, okay? Not looking for opinions, really loving myself. And I hope to inspire so many people, and use my voice. Not only sing, but speak with knowledge and strength in my voice.
Mm. And wisdom. That's it.
With
Knowledge, strength, and wisdom.
yes. Speaking
Hey,
of, I got that
ladies,
on my neck.
right
I
there.
got
What wisdom? Wisdom.
yes.
I love it. Yo, y'all heard it first, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Black Blaze, what up, though? So Extra is in the building. Cutting Up is in the building. Our peoples are joining the live over on TikTok. We are currently live on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. So come join us over there too. If you're not following us, Make sure you follow us on all the platforms, especially over on YouTube. If you guys can jump over on YouTube just to follow and say what up, though, that'd be fire. I can pull your comment up pretty much like this. You know what I'm saying? So come through and holla at us. Obviously, please go follow Superstar Patience on all platforms. It is exactly how we were saying it. Superstar Patience. That's it. Now you won't be changing the name, obviously, but the rebrand is coming.
I won't be changing the name yet.
Good.
But did we talk about the name?
No, I that's why I'm bringing it up.
Oh, look at you. Okay. So Superstar Patience is manifesting. Superstar Patience is the alter ego. It's like, yeah, I'm that girl. But Patience is more so of like chill, and she has everything. She's a wise woman. Like she knows herself. She trusts herself. She's a businesswoman. And she doesn't have to be in her ego. She's all those things. She's Superstar Patience and Patience. She's all in one. So it's no more ego. It's more so like I know myself and I trust myself. Because I think for me, like growing up as a child, I was always creative and I trusted myself. But when I got older, I started to let people talk me out of who I was. So now it's like I'm going through a phase of, okay, who was you? Hey girl, what's up? Who's this? So for me now it's like trusting myself. So Patience is trusting herself. Patience is whole. Patience doesn't need an alter ego to be patient. So,
I got you. So soon to come, you saying we about to just have patience.
Soon. Imagine that. Patience. Welcome to the stage, Patience. Like the sexiness, the classiness, the businesswoman, the crazy records, millions of streams, platinum records. Yes, I said it. Spoken
in true fashion. As you know, make sure I've been learning this, right? I've been learning words of affirmation. And we all do a lot of I ams, but that's always when we do that in the lower register. We're doing that in the lower frequency. So you want to make sure you move up the chakra and utilizing, like if you're in the eye chakra, like in this space of the chakra, I don't know which one it's called, but it's I see greatness for me. You know, if you do it in more of your heart area, I feel greatness is out there for me. I know chakra. I speak that I will be great. You know what I'm saying? Like, so making sure you walking through those different sayings for yourself and don't just leave it in that one space for affirmation. So give a little piece of that to you. So guys, we're going to be switching it to superstar, not from Superstar Patience to just Patience, right? I was thinking when you started it, I was like, oh shit, she about to do like a Sasha Fierce type thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got Beyonce, but then when Beyonce really want to turn it up and do something different, she calls on Sasha Fierce.
And that's an inside thing too. It's more so like you don't have to tell the world like, okay, yeah, I'm Sasha. Like you don't have. She didn't. Now it's like Beyonce when she gonna say she's talking to herself like, okay, Sasha, you coming out? Okay, we're gonna do this today. But because it's just like it's just like let go of your ego. Be pure. Know your worth. Know yourself, and you're gonna get the best music ever because now it's all about experience and it's all about balance in my life because my life I love music and I do music, but having fun, getting out, experiencing, meaning going out, taking care of myself instead of just not having balance. Because as an artist, you have to have balance, or you're gonna get stressed, or you're not gonna be able to do certain things because your mind, anxiety, like you talked about earlier, you said anxiety, and I think that's one of the things that kept me held back was anxiety and fears, but they don't exist no more.
They don't exist no more, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. We got a lot of people over on TikTok coming up, cutting up. I see you, Black Blaze. I see you. My brother, Maurice Moore. I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to need you to look into Maurice Moore.
Really? Who is
Maurice? Oh, man, he's out of Canada. He's in Cali now. We play a lot of his music online live as well. We play 22 Questions often. That's in heavy rotation. A lot of requests come up for that. He just came out with a song called Mesmerize. He did a dope pop song with what is her name? I just forgot it. Jordan something. What is it? Jordan Love, Jordan. What is her name?
Jordan Wood?
Nope. She's a big star. She kind of dwindled down a little bit. And let me see if somebody drop it in the chat for me. What is her name before I type it in? Maurice. I gotta look it up. Jordan Sparks. There you go. I didn't even finish it.
Oh.
Yeah. So he did an amazing song. Jordan Sparks. Yeah, he put it in the chat. You just caught me, baby. I see you. Yes, just found him. Yep, the other day. Shout out to my brother, man. Maurice Moore. He's over in the chat right now on TikTok, and all my other kinfolk in the building with us too. I see you, Kaya. What up, though? Right now we're sitting down with superstar Patience, aka Patience, soon to only be known as Patience. You know what I'm saying? We played amazing music from hers. We've already listened to Worthy, a dope song. We listened to Upgrade. We also listened to Redo. We're gonna close the show with my favorite song, like I said from before, which is 12:30. So we'll be ending the show with that one here pretty soon. I would love to have you work with certain people that I deem from our space to be just an amazing artist. I know you guys have your own way of working over there, so I want to make sure that I connect properly with you and your team before making anything really, work. But I see a lot of amazing things for you in this future. I love the vulnerability you gave us today. I love the wisdom that you put on us today. You are ready, young lady, and with the tenacity to be great and a strong team, especially since they're family and really close people that's going to look out for you, I feel like you're going to end up having a really long career.
Thank you.
And doing some really amazing things. You know what I mean? Because you're like you said, your raw talent is amazing. Learning the things to keep yourself protected but still give is going to be the part that you work between. I don't want to give too much, but I don't want to not be there for my supporters. I want to show them my life, but they don't need to know everything.
Because you take away the fun when you're giving them too much. I had to learn to stop oversharing. You can be vulnerable, but you don't have to be too vulnerable. You have to have balance, and you have to be exclusive. They want to know what she's doing. I wonder what Superstar is doing. You have to be exclusive. So it's like, now it's just like, okay, I want to show people my process. But sometimes it's okay to shut up and just come out, and when people ask you how you get like this or why you smell like this, because I just trusted me. I can't give you I can't give you if I could give anybody anything before I leave is to trust you. There's no right way. Trusting you, knowing that everything is working in your favor, even when you're stressing or overthinking, or when you're just like, is this gonna work out? Trust you. You don't need anybody to hate you. So
I love it. Maurice Moore over on TikTok says, Patience, I wish nothing but love and blessings through your music career. He asked also, did I hear the new unreleased song yesterday? I did not, man. I did not. I ended up falling asleep on live, bro. I try to support all the new artists or new reviewers that pop up on TikTok or that have been there for a while, and I just started to discover them, and I kind of fell asleep on it, man. So yeah, I missed it, bro. But
it's an about we got so much music to drop. We have so many songs. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna say this now because you had asked me earlier. I forgot to say what to expect from me in the future. I'm just letting y'all know this now. I'm gonna be going to London because that's my dream place to live, and I'm going to do my first show out there really soon. So come to London.
Come to London, man. Make sure that you stream that. Make sure that you do what you do. Man, hey, look, I'm gonna talk to you and team to make sure that we can try to possibly stream it for you. You know what I mean? Like, so people that are still here in the States can watch you and get the full experience for everything that you're doing out there.
Thank you. It's coming up. It's not right now, but it's gonna be big. Y'all gonna be able to come. I promise.
That part. Bring us along on the tour. You heard? All right, guys, we're about to close it out, man. We're gonna play 12:30. After 12:30's up, she's gonna drop all of her social media, so you know where you can find her. To anybody that wants to collaborate, she'll tell you how to do that as well. Obviously, there's a process to it. But yeah, man, this is again the song that I fell in love with when I first heard from Superstar Patience, and I want you guys to kind of feel that same energy here on CTV Radio. This song is called 1230. Come catch this vibe, you heard?
You heard it here first. Another exclusive track. Right now.
Tell me, is it okay if I explain the feelings that I can't change? Got me hooked on you, babe. It's crazy. The thought of you on my brain got me going insane. Come put your hands on my frame. Ooh, promise you won't let me down, babe. Promise no more heartache. Promise no more heartbreaks. Ooh, I just really want your heart, babe. You don't know what you did to me. Got me all over the place. Baby, don't tone it down. Give me that, but I need it now. Baby, no pressure, just hold it down. Pull me up and take me down. Feeling high, I'm feeling I have no worries. Tonight, 12:30. Don't you ask me, worry. I am the realest, not to be played with. You know what the deal is. Baby, I'm fearless. You know my love is endless. Even through the ups and downs, you're the only one I want around. Give me that green light now. I'm about to take it down. Will you come when it's necessary? Catch a vibe, tryna ride, come inside. Push up on you, I have no worries. Get here, boy, hurry. Tonight, 12:30. Will you come when it's necessary? Catch a vibe, tryna ride, come inside. Push up on you, you need to hurry. I'm feeling dirty tonight. Let me push up on you. Oh, boy. Let me push up on. Let me push up on. Let me push up on you. Let me push up on you. Oh, boy. Let me push up on you. Let me push up on you. Tonight, 12:30.
Holy shit, so nasty. That's so nasty.
Yo, man, you know what time it is. Yo, what up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your girl MVP Speaks, and you're chilling with me. CTV Radio, the hottest radio station on TikTok and in the Midwest. Come catch this vibe, you heard?
Okay, CTV Radio, I see you.
What up, though? This is Norman Sandy. You're tuned in to CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station on TikTok and in the Midwest. The Indie Connect, connecting artists to community. So come catch this vibe, you heard?
All right, man. Y'all heard it first, man. Come catch this vibe with your boy. We're live on TikTok. We're also live over on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, or X, and also on Facebook as well, man. So make sure you go follow. Especially follow on YouTube at CatchThisVibe, one word, CatchThisVibe, one word, radio. You'll be able to find all of my interviews. We have another one. This one will be, finishing up, so you'll be able to watch this over on YouTube. But you can also catch the first interview that we had with Patience as well. See how I'm doing it? See how I caught that? We're not even using Superstar no more. It's just Patience.
I love that.
You can catch the then interview with Superstar Patience and watch the current interview with Patience. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference, man. It is a big difference. I hear it, I see it, I recognize it, and I love it. But you can also catch one that I had with Lamar Toes, Diano, RLM, Kenya Shaylin, just to name a few. We have a lot of them over there. When you go to follow, hit the live tab and you'll be able to see all of the interviews that are over there. We have some more coming up this month. Guys, Maurice Moore is in the building. I locked it in. I just got to get my date and time, but we will be having an interview with Maurice Moore by the end of this month. So within the next week or so. I think within the next week as well, we will have another major interview with Jay, the guy straight out of Houston, Texas, or Dallas, Texas. And those are some amazing interviews that will be coming in to wrap up September. October is available to all artists that are listening. If you do want an interview, please do hit us up. Do it before the price go up, man. My birthday's in October. I am going to be nice through October. After October, we are not here to play with you guys anymore. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Say that shit again. I don't think they heard you.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Thought so.
We're exclusive over here. High grade over here.
We top of the line.
Top notch. Stop playing with us on CTV Radio. Let's catch this vibe, you heard? We got my guy, Vonnie Allen Poe in the building, man. What's good? Life of Poe in the building with us. So, guys, again, if you're looking to get that interview, October is going to be your last time to get it for the nunca, for the nada, the zero, the free. You know what I'm saying? What Kanye say? The free 99. After that, after that is up and it's stuck. You hear me? So, guys, tap in real quick. You already know the vibes. All right, we about to close it up. Patience, it's your turn. Let them know where they can find not only you and your social medias, but also your music.
Okay. So, guys, you can find my music on all platforms. Apple Music, Spotify. I'm talking everywhere. Superstar Patience. For features, don't DM me for features. Email superstarpatience@gmail.com because that's my team will handle it. Make sure that you come with your verse or your hook, whatever you want done. Prices won't change, no refunds, no none of that. Come with your business together. My name is Superstar Patience. Let's go crazy.
Let's go crazy, man.
CTV Radio.
Yeah. I appreciate you, beloved. I surely do. I'm going to pull you down. Don't go nowhere. Just kind of finalize our conversation once this is closed out, all right? Okay. All right, guys. Y'all just heard it, man. Superstar Patience in the building, a.k.a. Patience. You hear in the background right now. The song that you're listening to is F-Boy. Go run it up on all platforms. Again, Big Marv is in the building. What up, Doe, baby? I see you. Guys, we just had an amazing interview, amazing time with Superstar Patience. I adore this young lady just because I love her hustle. I love what she represents, and I want you guys to feel that same sentiment. Go run the video up. It will be ready as soon as I close this out at CatchThisVibe Radio on YouTube. CatchThisVibe Radio on YouTube. Please make sure you go over, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell notification, and also the one that say subscribe, yeah? And that way you don't miss anything. And to all my people over here on TikTok, you know how much I love you. Guys, I'm coming back on Sunday. The show is up and it's going to be stuck. We back at it. I got my stuff back like I wanted, and I got a brand new system for you guys. So look out for the post tomorrow. I'm posting tomorrow, R&B Reset. You do not want to miss R&B Reset, where we use R&B music to rejuvenate ourselves, to go into the new week fully rejuvenated, to be our absolute best. So come catch this vibe, you heard? We getting it in with nothing but R&B music. We got J Ray's in the building, baby. I see you. Appreciate you pulling up, King. But you guys don't want to miss it. Sunday is going down. We're going to take a break. I got to talk to y'all about my New York. I was in New York Fashion Week. We was live. I got my dolly walking around. Yeah, what I done? Yes, I was bugging out there. But it's okay. They still love me, and we still doing what we do best. But none of that. After all of that, I need to leave y'all with this, man. Continue to be your absolute best, because being empowered starts today. We live life. We love unconditionally. and we seek growth. When we do all three of those, we're in our alpha state. So stay primal and get after it. Last but not least, protect your peace and drink water. Protect your peace and drink water. Like my big brother TJ will always say, whatever you do, make sure you do it big. Right now, this song is called F-Boy. We just finished up an amazing interview with Superstar Patience. Go run our music up. Till then, I love you. Peace.
He lost.